You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Well, you know, I'm from a small town that many folks have never heard of, Portland, Alabama, population 600. You know, grew up very, very poor, but very rich in the things and stuff that matter. I'm a son and grandson of Baptist ministers, and so I'm strictly a man and stuff of faith. We grew up working hard, and we carry that work ethic, and so to this day, I can recall when I left going off to college. My father and so said, you know, I don't have any money, but I'm giving you a good name, so keep it that way. I left going off to college, Alabama A&M, at age 17, 2 weeks shy of my 18th birthday. But Daddy didn't really have to tell me that, because I knew at that time I had 4 other siblings, so I knew there wasn't no money there and stuff when I left, so it wasn't no need to call him back and stuff for any. So essentially, and so when I left, going off and stuff to college, you know, I was a grown man. So my life and stuff has been a product of just always being focused, always moving forward, always doing and stuff the productive things that I felt that I needed to do to be successful in life.
Hi, my name is Kenneth Gulley, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Bessemer. I'm running for mayor because I believe that citizens and local businesses deserve to know how their tax dollars are being spent. I will work to restore order to Bessemer city government by working with the city council, business leaders, and you, the citizens of Bessemer. On August the 24th, let's go to the polls and vote Kenneth Gulley. Let's put Bessemer first. Thank you.
I decided to run myself for mayor because I was unhappy with the direction of the city at that particular time. And I had served as the previous mayor, the first black mayor, Quitman Mitchell's chief of staff. And I worked for Mayor Mitchell for 7 years, and I always wondered, if I was mayor, I would do this. If I was mayor, I would do that. Never thought that I would get an opportunity and stuff to be mayor. But I think I kind of got the bug at that particular time, and I said, you know, if I was ever mayor, this is what I would do. If I was ever mayor, I would do this like this. You know, fast forward, I think the city was in grave financial problems at that time in 2010. Didn't know I could win, but I knew that I could challenge the incumbent at that time. And I felt like if elected, I know that I could make a difference in this city. We ran and won with 73% of the vote. What I'm most proud of is, one, we were able to come in. It was very, very difficult when I was first elected in 2010. But I've always viewed myself as a financial person, a financial money manager. So I knew that given the opportunity that I could put the city on sound footing. You know, as I say, I grew up coming from a very meager and stuff beginning. So I can remember and stuff, mom and dad and stuff may have owed someone, paying $50 in the debt and stuff had been erased. So I kind of at that time took on the city like that. The city at that time and stuff was so deep in debt, probably about $20 million in debt. We were in a lawsuit with the Bessemer Board of Education. We ended up selling the lawsuit for the Bessemer with the Bessemer Board of Education for a little over $4.5 million. We were on cash and carry at Walmart. We couldn't get a part from Napa. And so the city was just in financial ruins. And we sit down at that time and we talked about with my city attorney and management team at that time about whether to file bankruptcy or not. Let's just file bankruptcy and start all over again. But I'm so glad that I didn't do that, because when I look around and see all of the great things that has been done in this city, had I filed for bankruptcy, we never would have been able to accomplish some of the things that we have accomplished here in this city. And I also felt that God had put me here, and if God had put me here, He was going to give me what I needed in order to move this city forward. So I am definitely proud of the financial status that this city has at this particular time. I'm equally proud of the rec center. I can recall when I was working for former Mayor Mitchell, everybody campaigned on a rec center. And I always said that if I'm ever elected mayor, this city is too large not to have a recreation facility. That was one thing that was very important to me. And I felt like a city the size of Bessemer ought to have a recreation center for the youth and seniors in this city. But I also recognized at that time that we had a city hall that was decaying and falling apart. So people were telling me to build a new city hall. This city hall is being rained in. It's falling apart, and it was. But I said at that time, well, I will not build a city hall for employees and mayor without building a rec center for the seniors and youth. So at that time, I was young, 41 years old, almost 42, and I thought I was Superman. I thought I had an S on my chest. So I said that, okay, I'll build them both. So I built the city hall and the recreation facility simultaneously. I could not fathom building a city hall without building a youth and senior recreation facility. And I'm proud of that facility when I see how many people are utilizing that recreation facility on a day-to-day basis. It warms my heart, because it is an awesome representation of the city of Bessemer coming in on Highway 150. When people say they never see me, I guess they don't participate in their city government. I know that because I'm a stickler for being at council meeting, because that's what the citizens elected me to do. I also look at all of the church anniversaries, all of the pastors' anniversaries, all of the class reunions, all of the Just Lanier days, and all of the blues and barbecue festivals and Caribbean festivals, and all of those things that we attend every year. My wife and family know that I made great sacrifices for this city, and when I hear we never see him, it's really kind of laughable to me, because I don't know where you want to see me at. I don't club. I tell you what, and so for those individuals that say they never see me, why don't you invite me somewhere? And then I'll come and I'll sit down and have a conversation and laugh with you personally. But it is discouraging a little bit because I've sacrificed so much and I go so much on behalf of this city. It does kind of bother me a little bit when I hear people say that, but I have to stay focused on what I have to do relevant and stuff to this city. When I look at all the success that this city has had, you see me when 40% of your roads in the city of Bessemer has been paved. You see me when I've created 10,000 jobs in this city, 6,600 at Amazon. You see me when you get walking trails and all those things that I just mentioned just don't arbitrarily happen. They happen because somebody is there pushing the buttons, doing the work that is necessary to move this city forward. All and some of the equipment that has been purchased in our fire department, in our street department, in our police department. Police department is over 95% at capacity. All those things to make the citizens of this city safer. All of those things are the things that you look for from your leader.
Make it work.
Oh yeah, all right, how you doing? You gotta go on that. What's that? That's all right. That's all right. Doing good. How you doing? How you doing? Doing all right? All right, everybody doing good? Good to see you.
Gulley all the way, number one. One more time.
Right.
One more, we got to.
One more year.
Go 8 more. 12. One more. I just know.
We're going to do some landscaping and irrigation on the rec center side around the ADA ramp down to the rec center, and hope to be in construction of that by mid to late fall this year.
So what I'd like is to do, put a high school grade football field on that site there. Ron, you'll tell me a little bit about the specifics of what we're going to do right there, what we're planning on doing there.
Yeah, this will be a high school grade football field was proposed there, wide enough to be used as a soccer field with fencing around it, and also you'd have a home side and a visitor side with sidewalks connecting them up, and a concession stand here, a nice sized concession stand on this end, and then you would have a parking lot here along 7th Avenue North.
This is a rendering of our brand new fire station that we're getting ready to break ground on, right at the corner of 19th Street in Carolina. It is going to house our rescue units, our ambulance services, as well as our ladder truck that we purchased about 3 years ago. We don't have a facility to house the ladder truck, so this will give us the capability and stuff to hire and to house our ladder truck, as well as the potential to possibly eliminate fire station number 2 right there on Hall Avenue and eventually make this the primary fire station on the south side and stuff of town. I plan on, 1, continuing to do the things that are necessary to make Bessemer great. I want to focus more on downtown. As you see, I've done tremendous things when it comes to the streetscape, sidewalks, all of those things. I want to see our downtown thrive again. I want to build a new municipal court and jail facility. I want to continue to make Bessemer better than what she is. My job is to continue to do the things that are necessary for the citizens of this city that I've done for the last 16 years. If you look at my resume, how can you not think that I'm going to do the things to move this city forward? I've done that. I've done the work. Everybody think that they can do the job of mayor, but there's only one person that has 16 years of work, and so here in the city of Bessemer. As we move forward, I'm confident that the residents of this city, and so will say, Mayor Gulley, we appreciate you. We like what you've done in the past 16 years for this city. And I'm confident that they will go to the polls and they will give me an opportunity to finish some of the projects that I have going here in the city of Bessemer. You know, it's easy for people to sit down and talk about what they want to do, talk about what they are going to do. Some of the things that I've heard, it's impossible because of the laws of the state of Alabama, but we've done the work. I want to continue to do the things that's best for this city. I'm asking you all to go to the polls on August the 25th and re-elect me as your mayor. I ask you for your vote. I ask you for your prayers as we move forward to do what's in the best interest of the city of Bessemer.